Week number 3, where the feeling of, whew, we have 4 more weeks of this begins to set in. Well, all I have to say is you guys have been unbelievable in your role plays. I can't even begin to express, one of the things that I love most about this field is seeing people get it at a pure level, and the way that you've taken in the feedback is just, uh, it really brings warm emotions up in me. I kind of tear up just thinking about some of you for where you started and where you are already, and to think that we have 4 more weeks of this is awesome. Um, so obviously we're going to have this week and then next week virtual classroom, and then we're going to slow down for a couple weeks, and then we'll have a final week virtual classroom. So this week will be hopefully a bit more relaxed because it felt like we were just pushing galore in the last couple of weeks. So I kind of want to slow it down and give you guys a bit of reprieve, and also to have a little more fun in class this week. So one of the realizations I had is I was watching somebody's role play, and they were just kind of cutting it up about missing parts, or um, not attuning, or like not being able to come up with words. And I was like, yeah, that's what this is supposed to be like. This practicing is supposed to be real free like that. And so I kind of apologize, I think, for pushing so hard for the first couple weeks. So I'm going to keep pushing hard, but I think tonight we're going to have a little more fun with it. So I'd love to teach you guys how to do a role play tonight. This is Yvette's idea, so you definitely shout her out in the virtual classroom for this one. So experientials are my expertise, and how to get someone to the next level through experientials is, I think, extremely fun. Deeply, deeply moving. Like, don't get me wrong. Like Harry Stack Sullivan said, this field should not be humorous. It should be very serious. So when I say fun, my version of fun is like a nerd fun, like where my fun is kind of watching someone get to that next level of beauty and awareness of life is ridiculously in control, more than what they thought. So, or they have more power to connect than they thought, or more power to separate and be their own person than they thought. More power to handle the bad parts of life and find more connection in the mediocre than they ever found in the achievement and the perfection. Or more power in the one down, that sometimes that one down actually is a relief more than it is difficulty. Um, so that's my version of fun. So I get animated about it, and I know that sometimes that comes across wrong. So definitely I'm a fan of Harry Stack, and I get his seriousness, and I don't want that to be missed. Like, it should be a serious field. Like, we are in a very delicate place with people, but also there is some fun in it to watch someone get to that next level. So I love role plays because you can create that. So I'm looking forward to doing that with you guys tonight. So you guys have already learned additive attunement, experience near and stuff. So I feel very comfortable pushing it to this next level. Like, you guys are good. Like, man, I can't even begin to express the happiness. So and then the second learning objective is the role play that you'll do, and so you'll be doing the same attunement piece. So it says 7 to 10 minutes. So you guys have been able to get there in 3 minutes. So try to keep it to 3 minutes. That way I can continue to grade the role plays in ridiculous amount of detail. The weeks that we don't have virtual classroom, give me long role plays, and I will take my time going through them. That way it kind of balances us out, that I'm still in it with you as far as the role play feedback, and then like teaching you practical skills. But like till then, just give me like 3 minutes if possible. I know some of you will run over, and expect an email from me giving you a hard time. I'm just joking. I'm having fun, but I do love when you give me long ones, and I'm like, 9 minutes? Are you kidding me? This is a long role play. So anyway, all right. So activity number 3. So it says connection between Townsend's attunement concept and Jung's invitational skills. I also want you to find differences. I want you to see the difference between what Jung is teaching us and what Townsend is teaching us, so that you can explain to people the difference of what you've been learning. I think it will be really helpful for you. And then exploring the emotional world of the self. This one's fascinating. There's an old saying with Gestalt that you can only take someone as far as you have taken yourself with certain emotions. Nancy McWilliams is famous for saying that she's very in touch with her antisocial part. And that's good, to be in touch with all of the different parts of character, so that you're not caught off guard, when someone has an antisocial tendency, because we can get pretty fearful if we see that stuff, instead of knowing that we still are in control and powerful. But also that we will see it very readily. As we've experienced that part of ourself, we will know what it looks like in others at a different level. So that's what they're wanting you to do. They're wanting you to write a 1 to 2 page. See what I did there? Definitely give me one. Paper, non-APA format, where you're addressing the 2 to 3 feelings that you're comfortable with feeling inside of you, and 2 to 3 that you're not. It's okay to have the feelings that you're not comfortable with. Get to know those parts. Don't try to get over it and just love those parts. Get to know them. Come alongside them. There's good reasons why those parts are scary for you. Don't dismiss them. So, all right. So, and then you explain the next steps. So I love the action step stuff of this. So, all right. So that's week number 3 overview. Looking forward to seeing you guys tonight, and we'll learn a little role play action. So, yeehaw.